Hey guys, a while back, I asked you all to give me questions for a Q&A video. Since I'm basically at 3K subs now, here's some of your questions answered. So, no introduction, let's just get right into it. Don't worry if you don't see yours, since it was likely grouped in with another question. When did you start playing Piggy? I first played the game back when build mode was first added. I was aware of the game's existence prior, but I can't recall whether or not I actually tried the game back then, since it was so long ago. How many skins are you going to redesign? Probably the majority of Book 1 and a lot of Book 2. There's some skins, such as the Season 7 ones, that I feel like don't need a remodel, so they'll remain untouched. Expect the series to go Part 10 at the least. What map are you going to redesign next? After Store, I'll likely redesign Gallery or Mole, since I feel like they're the most needing of one. Are you going to make Piggy OC? No, mostly since I make OCs in my games. I might make one if you guys really want me to, though. Do you play other games like Doors? I play Doors sometimes. I don't really see myself playing that many other games, though. Have you played the new Insane series / Insane Rails update? I played the Insane series sometimes, mostly to try out a new chapter, but that's about it. I find it way too hard, though, even for a game about being hard. What's your favorite Piggy chapter? In terms of design, I'd have to say either Ship or Temple. In terms of gameplay, I'd say surprisingly Mansion, despite the fact I've never actually beaten the map before. What inspired you to do this stuff? I have two inspirations for the series. Firstly, like I mentioned in my first redesigning skins video, my friend Kian and his map redesigns encouraged me to make a video like it myself. However, what you don't know is that I actually got the idea long ago, mostly from GD Colon videos. Without these two, I likely would never have made the series. As for the other three questions you had, Poor, you'll have to wait and see. Who first showed you Piggy? I saw Flamingo play the game years ago and thought it'd be fun to try. Best decision of my life. What was the hardest skin to redesign? In terms of modeling, I'd have to say Zompiggy. There was actually a taller, more slender version I began working on that looked too weird. In terms of animation, memory, there was a much more ghostly version of Jumpscare that didn't look right in my eyes, so I scrapped it. Will you do streams? For now, likely not. My family is really loud when I'm recording, and I usually have to wait for them to leave so I can do anything at all. It's a pain to stream, so I normally just don't. As for the second question, I might react to my subscribers' content in future videos. Will you add skin fusions to Piggy but better? Maybe. It'd be kinda hard, but I might at some point. As for the second question, I'm not too sure at the moment. What's the most annoying thing about redesigning a map / skin? Trying to stick to the original style. It's one thing to make a redesigned version of something, but I usually have to stick to the original style so as not to create an imbalance. How do you rig / animate the skins? I rig the parts with a plugin called Rig Edit Lite. It could not be easier. Animation is simply done with the Roblox built-in animation editor. What's your favorite dish? I don't know. I just eat whatever tastes good, I'm gonna be honest. What made you and Jacob think of PXPD / PHR? Okay, for quick context, PHR is Piggy Hunt Remade, and I was one of 4 original team members. It supported Piggy Hunt to Roblox since it was shut down. PXPD is Piggy X the public domain. And the game is exactly what it sounds like, Piggy mixed with public domain characters. Yeah. For Hunt, the simple idea was, oh, game was shut down? Let's make it again. For PXPD, I'd have to say ask Jacob since he's the main developer. What made you want to do YouTube? I got inspired by channels such as Ryan's World. Weird, I know. I opened up another channel before Wolfpack Gaming, which was the actual inspiration, but I stopped uploading on it and decided to make this channel. Can you show us your Piggy build mode builds? I normally don't use build mode, but a video like this would be funny. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you like cheese? Firstly, wait, what? Second, depends on the type, so I'd probably say a 6, maybe. What's your favorite skin? In terms of actually just making a good skin, I'd probably say Cram Piggy's original design. I don't know why. In terms of just looking good, I'd say Tio. What do you think of Mad Dev? I'd say he's a cool dude. Hey, wait a sec. And then, while I was writing the questions after this, I finished, turned the computer off, and I lost all of my progress for everything after. I hate my life. So I'm just gonna run through these. So it won't be as good as the other version, but it's still an answer, I guess. 5 favorite Roblox games. Piggy, Natural Disaster Survival, Doors, Turn, I don't know the 5th one. When will Piggy But Better / Piggy Redesign skins end? It'll likely survive for a few more months. There's now too many skins in Piggy that need improvement, with the expanded developer team, so there's only so much I can redesign without it getting old. Maybe I'll move on to fan games after, though. What's your favorite Piggy soundtrack? Probably Let Go. It just slaps so hard. How'd you learn to build? I'm honestly self-taught, and my normal building isn't even that great. I can tell I am improving, though. What's your favorite canceled fan game? I'm assuming this means canceled before it was finished, as opposed to canceled before it was released. So I'd probably say Piggy Rebooted 1.0. The favorite skin I've made so far, I'd have to say either Penny or Foxy. I just really feel like they're some of my best works. How many total episodes will there be for redesigned skins and redesigned maps? For redesigned skins, I'd probably have to say at least 10 to 15 if I'm being realistic. For maps, probably a little less. What's your favorite map that you fixed? Carnival, no question about it. What's your favorite Branched Reality skin? I don't really play BR, but I'd have to say the prototype. He just looks so fire. How to avoid burnouts? I'm currently in one right now. Sorry to hear that. I would say the best option would be to take breaks every now and then while you're working on whatever you need to work on, and try not to cram everything in the last minute like I'm doing with this video. What's your favorite season and favorite reward from said season? Favorite season would have to be Season 7, and the favorite reward would have to be Cram Piggy. It's nice to see Piggy Hunt characters finally get some light. What do you think Piggy will do next April Fools? I'd probably have to say they do something like Gertie Inner City and making all the characters Gertified or something, I don't know. Do you think Dino Piggy should be redesigned? Definitely. I've always wanted to redesign it, but I couldn't figure out how. Maybe one day, though. What do you think about your Discord and other games so far? It's going well. It's definitely not the best at the moment, but I'm looking to improve it. What map are you fixing after Store? Either Gallery or Mall, since I feel like they're both kind of lacking in terms of being a good map. Have you played the Doors fan game The Foundation? I don't normally play fan games of Doors, but maybe I'll look into it one day. If Piggy had an official TV show, would you want it to be serious and dark or funny? I would say a mix of both. You could definitely get really dark with the insolence or Riderbot, but it'd also be better if the cartoony animals sometimes acted like cartoony animals. Also unrelated, but Riderbot is real. Piggy fans, please learn media literacy. If you had to remove Glenn, Distorted Tio, Mr. P, Primrose, Elecatra, Polly, Best, or OL, who would you choose? I don't know who Best is, so probably them. Okay, in all seriousness, probably Distorted Tio. Despite being really cool, he's just way too easy to spot, and I'd just replace him with normal Tio. Why is your name Wolfpack Gaming? It comes from my middle name, which is actually Wolf. The same can be said for my siblings, hence the name Wolfpack. Since you know my middle name, I'm sure you're wondering what my full name is, and to that I say, no, I'm not getting doxxed again, let alone doing it myself. What's the plot of a game you're working on besides Piggy But Better? Okay, you know what, just for the funsies, here's a quick rundown of all the projects I'm working on at the moment. The web series. It's an original series set about 150 years into the future, and it's a more cartoony style thing than other web series you may have seen. If we get, maybe 50 likes, I'll animate a short test and I'll upload it. Piggy X the public domain. It's basically Piggy mixed with public domain. Oh yeah, the creators also get sucked into the game. That's also fun. Piggy Hunt Remade. Basically Piggy Hunt, but remade with new lore. Piggy Hardcover. Basically the Piggy novels, but it's a game. Piggy Into Madness. That extended book 3 thing I was talking about a few days ago. Turn. This'll likely be kept a secret for a while. You'll like it though. There's definitely something I forgot, but I'm in such a rush to rewrite this part of the script, I'm probably forgetting a game or two. Anyways, thanks for watching everyone. Make sure to like and subscribe, and if this does well, I'll do another later on. See ya!